Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And how about that? And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out in a tackle and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now Purdy. That is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Play action, now Purdy. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Well, how about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignments. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14.
You talk about this Giant defense.
They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance. 1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now Brown. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So now here are the Giants backed up to start their first drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. They're going to look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The Giants at 6-5 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
22 yards there, a first down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Haven't been a defense coordinator yet. The thing 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Here now, 2nd and 4. Running left is Walker. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. You talk about this Giant defense. They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's Purdy. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Yeah, this will be a Giants 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, When they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10. Man open downfield. It's Metcalf. He may go. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf. An even 90 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. He'll look to throw. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Purdy's, and this throw finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 5. Trying the left side with Walker. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Purdy now to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Throwing here, Purdy. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even
now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And some room to roam now. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Back to throw, Purdy.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Purdy.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Dexter Lawrence. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
A second down throw for Purdy.
Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Second and long. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now back to throw. throw there going to be incomplete.
Continued struggles here in the second quarter, and to me, you can pin a lot of them on an inability to convert third downs. Add that most recent incompletion to the list of examples.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to take over